Wonder not at this, for the hour cometh, wherein all that are in the grave shall hear the voice of the Son of God. And they that have done good things shall come forth to the resurrection of life, but they that have done evil unto the resurrection of judgment. And as in every graveyard there are many persons to rise again, and among these a considerable number will be good and just, imagine the pleasure it will be to see one another again, arrayed in such shining, glorious bodies. The resurrection of the wicked will follow immediately upon that of the just, but oh, how different will it be! In every burying ground all the lost souls will assemble whose bodies have been interred there, and they will be compelled again to assume them and reunite themselves to them. What will be the reluctance, the disgust wherewith they will do this? When this soul sees her own body, she will shrink back from it with the utmost repulsion, so hideous will it be, and she will feel that she had rather go straight to hell than again unite herself to it. For the bodies of the reprobates will resemble devils more than men, so frightful, so loathsome, so offensive will they be. Yet however the soul resists and opposes the reunion of her body, now so hideous, she must submit to it, for God compels her to it. Then the soul will say, Thou accursed body, I have already for several hundred years had to endure the torments of hell, and now I must return with thee to everlasting burning. Thou art to blame for all this misfortune. I gave thee good counsels, but you wouldn't follow them. Therefore you are lost forever. Alas for me, unhappy soul that I am! Alas for me, now and forevermore. And their bodies will be so hideously ugly, so disgusting in appearance, that they will shudder at the sight of one another. Who can describe the mourning that will prevail among these suffering creatures? Bethink thyself, whoever you are who hears this, what awful despair would seize upon thee if thou were among the number of these lost souls. Alas, what have we done? Woe to us, most miserable ones! Cursed be thou, my wife, who did provoke me to sin. Cursed be you, my children, who are the cause of my damnation. Cursed be you, my friends and acquaintances, for you are the occasion of this calamity that has come upon me. Cursed forever be all those who have been partners of my life and partners of my sin. Whenever you pass by the cemetery, the place in which you live, remember that you will be laid to rest in the grave until the general resurrection. Wherefore make good use of the brief period of life, that thou may be numbered among the just, and arise with them to everlasting blessedness, and not with the damned to everlasting torments. Then will come the final sentence at the last judgment. First will come the accuser, the devil. St. Augustine says, The devil will stand before the tribunal of Christ. He will charge us to our face with all that we have done, the day and the hour in which we have sinned. He will recite the words of thy profession, that is to say, he will bring forward our own promises in which we have afterwards failed, and he will charge us with all our sins, pointing to the day and the hour in which we have committed them. Then he will say to the judge, Lord, he left thee, who has died to save him, and he made himself my slave. Therefore he belongs to me. But let us proceed. Now comes the sentence. Jesus Christ will first turn to the elect and address to them those consoling words. Come ye blessed of my Father, possess the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. When it was revealed to St. Francis of Assisi that he was among the elect, he was beside himself with joy. What joy will it be then to hear the judge say, Come ye blessed children, come to the kingdom prepared for you. For you there are no more pains, no more fears. You are and shall be safe forever. On the other hand, the damned, turning to Jesus Christ, will say to him, And we wretches, what will become of us? The eternal judge will say, As for you, since you have renounced and despised my grace, depart from me, you cursed, into the everlasting fire. Depart from me, for I will neither see nor hear you any more. Go and go with my curse upon you, since you have despised my blessing. And where, O Lord, are these miserable wretches to go? into the fire, to hell, to burn both soul and body. And for how many years, or for how many ages? For all eternity, as long as God shall be God. After this sentence, the damned, says St. Ephrem, shall bid farewell to the angels, the saints, their relations, and to Our Lady. Farewell, ye just. Farewell, heaven. Farewell, fathers and children, since we shall never more behold you. Farewell also, O Mary, Mother of God. And thus, in the midst of the valley, a great pit will be opened, into which all the devils and damned shall fall together, and they shall hear, O God. Those gates close after them, which shall never more be opened, never, never, for all eternity. O accursed sin, to what a miserable end thou will one day conduct so many miserable poor souls.